Starting your Wednesday morning forecast in the tropics, no new development is expected over the next 7 days. However, you might be seeing some things on social media about something in the longer range forecast. We'll talk about that here. But right now you can see the satellite picture is pretty dry and it's a pretty hostile environment over much of the Atlantic basin. There is, however, a long range extended tropical weather outlook issued by the Climate Prediction Center. So this is not the Hurricane Center, Climate Prediction Center, looking at some broader factors, moisture, just overall weather pattern. Where are the troughs and ridges going to be? Where are the high pressure and low pressure systems likely to develop during this time frame? So we're looking at the time frame of July 16th through the July 22nd. And what they highlight here in the northern Gulf is a low end chance of tropical development. The pattern is setting up with a trough moving in, and that trough could lead to development of a low pressure system. But the details on this are, of course, super murky at this point. It is super far out. I mean, really far out. July 16th through the 22nd. That's something we'll keep an eye on in the long term. There's nothing out there right now. No need to change your plans. No need to change vacation plans for folks trying to come down to the Gulf Coast. This is just something we'll keep an eye on in the long range forecast. Nothing to worry about at this point. In fact, in the near term, we have a ridge of high pressure that's going to build over our area early next week. I'm talking Monday, Tuesday, and that'll lead to some lower rain chances and higher temperatures for us. Here's that little weakness, that little trough you see here. See that little kink in the spin almost that happens there. That is the 17th and 18th, and it sits over the northern Gulf. So something we'll watch then. That could lead to development of a more unsettled pattern, maybe a low pressure system. But then looks like a ridge off to the east there, and heat will be the story over the next 10 to 15 days, really, as we go through the middle of the month. Here's what our forecast looks like locally, and you can see that the ridge that builds in early next week causes temperatures to go up to 94, 95 degrees by Monday and Tuesday. We could see heat index values above 105 degrees at that point. And rain chances will go down slightly by then. Around Sunday and Monday, around 40 to maybe even dropping to close to a 30% chance of rain on one of those days. In the near term, though, we actually have some higher rain chances as more moisture is in our atmosphere. Rain chances today, we're going with around 50%. That'll be in the afternoon. Pop-up showers and thunderstorms are the possibility. A futurecast showing a few early morning storms. Then later on this morning, it's a quiet one. Mostly sunny, partly cloudy. Warming up very quickly. Grab the sunglasses as you're out the door, and also grab the rain gear because you're going to need it. Few showers pop up around 3-4 p.m. along Interstate 10. Then, especially west of Interstate 65, I think there's a little more moisture there. 5 p.m. you can see showers and thunderstorms developing. By 6 and 7 o'clock, there they are, still going on across that area, I-65 corridor. Either way, have the rain gear ready for you. Thursday looks like we have that 60% chance of rain, then lower rain chances as we get into the weekend, and then early next week with temperatures warming up into the middle 90s.